Hello everyone and welcome back to PAX and Recreation. And today we go back to Ravnica Remastered once again with a collector booster box, and it's time to cut Niv Mizzet in half. Yep, this time I did it perfectly. So again, what can we expect from Ravnica Remastered and a collector booster box? Not much. Besides being printed in Japan and having Japanese art, a lot of it actually, and this is kind of a polemic thing. If you are in here for the value, I regret to tell you that most of the value is in the Shocklands and some cards here and there that are like universally considered good cards. And you know, if we're like crazy lucky, then sure, we may pull a serialized card and I can pay my college tuition, but beside that, like, not really. Sphinx's Revelation. See, Steam Veins, there you go, money right off the box, and white art, not foil. Tolsimir Wolfblood, and as you can see, I mentioned this all the other times I opened this booster box is backwards. What does that, these boosters are backwards. What does that mean? It means that they are meant to be opened backwards. So face down, and for you to be surprised with each card you pull. And you can see that because we actually started with the strong ones and then moved to the commons and uncommons in foil. So it is what it is. Persistent Petitioners in foil, let's go. Act of Treason and Faith Fetters. So you may be thinking, what do you mean open backwards? I can show you. Problem is that I guess this is done for like YouTubers or for you to be like a magic trick, but it's actually kind of annoying at the same time, I guess. So see, like, number 1, Ghostpore Shaman in foil. Number 2, Quench in foil. Number 3, Bomber Core in foil. Number 5, Shadow Alley Denizen in foil. See, like, commons and uncommons, and you know, the normal foil ones, and then the Devouring Light, Freight Giant, and then we change with an artifact or something to break the pace, and we get the retro treatment or the special treatment. Another one, it doesn't mean that they're going to be foil, and now everything is foil, as you can see, because they're bent. That's kind of the name of the game. Dimir House Guard, which I have to say is very old school Magic, and I love it, even if the card is just like whatever. Chord of Calling in foil. Dreadbore in retro. Birds of Paradise in Japanese wide art style. Nice, very nice indeed. And last but not least, Hallowed Fontaine in foil retro style. So there you go. Bing, 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 bling, bling, the money. See, this is most of the value from this set comes from those lands, and they know it. I guess that's why the boxes are all, both for draft and collectors, are decorated with lightning bolts, because it's all about Shocklands, right? So to not make this that annoying, it's going to open them the normal way, even if it just spoils the fun a little bit. That's right, Shaman, Domri Raid in Japanese wide art, no foil. Massacre Girl in retro frame or retro style. Phytohydra or Phytohydra in foil, not bad. And then Goblin Electromancer, Experiment 1, Rakdos Guildgate, Simic Guildgate, and the good old Festival of Commons and Uncommons in foil. So, not bad. Again, this is kind of a weird one to open because it's supposed to be draft and collectors. It's the last set with draft booster boxes before we moved to play, as you may recall. And and therefore this is kind of weird because it's not, you know, it doesn't have that much crazy treatments. They added more for this to make sense for collector boosters, otherwise just boring. Tidesprout Tyrant in Japanese style, not bad. Kind of weird, this anime style, but same with Divine Visitation. I will take it. So there is that. Karn's Bastion. And Tosmir Wolfblood in foil. Dark Blast, I love this art, very retro old school. Is it foil? Yes, it is. It's a very discreet foil, but it is. Mayhem Devil, weird because all the other colors, when they have that foil, they just blind you. Ooh, Sacred Foundry in foil modern style. Cool, cool, cool. Rakdos Guildmage, Demon Fire. Thermander, Krenkov's Command, Cloudflame Raptor, Orzhov Euthanist, Basilica Guards. Saproling, ooh, Teysa. Rest in peace. Teysa, Ors of Sion in foil, waifu style, which is not bad. Tomic, Distinguished Advocate in Husbando style, so not bad. Pariah's Shield, all damage that will be dealt to you is dealt to equipped creature instead. Equip 3. And Unbreakable Formation, which is very good in foil. A Guildgate, the Izzet, Quicken, Persistent Petitioners. You never have enough Persistent Petitioners, you know that. If you want to make a commander deck with that, you need a lot of them. Silent Dart in foil, Sphinx of New Frav, Quicken, Drift of Phantasms, Conclave Equinaut, Sewer Shambler, and Wild Cantor. It's not even the hardest wrapper we ever opened. It's like they didn't even try that hard. Pack Rat. This card is good. This art is okay, but this is the one that the Japanese art style is just like 100 out of 10. It's amazing. We put it in another video. Check it out, like in the previous video for Ravnica. Link there. Stomping Ground, cool. White art. Lord of the Void, not bad. In retro style. Life from the Loam in foil, and then Perilous Foils in foil. Creeping Chill. Oop. Dimir Houseguard, which I love, it's very old school magic. Rakdos Signet, Light Up the Stage, Model the Mixture, Death to the Deathless, Waybrand, Scaven Mauler, Woodjack, Bodyguard, Rootborn Defenses. So, not bad. Next. Spirit and Sphinx, Chord of Calling in foil, cool. Savra, Queen of the Golgari in or the Golgari in waifu style, not bad. Ooh, Supreme Verdict in retro style. This spell can be countered, destroy all creatures. Cool. Illusionist Bracers in foil, Krenkov's Command in blind foil, Narcomoeba. Krenkov's Command in retro style only, Dimir Guildgate, Vindictive Vampire, Voyager Staff, Remand, Kira's Dawnbreaker, Skull Rosalska, Compulsive Research, and Bulwark Giant in Foilarini. And we are halfway there, boys and girls. And non-binaries, and all other creatures of the creation. A bird. There's also Bird Illusion. Love it when they do it like that. Urvara Hellkite in retro foil. Not bad. Not bad at all. Arclight Phoenix in Japanese style. Well, this one actually is kind of cool. I love what happens with the Japanese style cards. That is that when it's not a human, and therefore it's not an anime character, basically. Oh, Nef Mizet. Cool. Let's go in foil. Like, they actually do, like, the cards look pretty crazy because they do like these effects and crazy angles on all these, and they look like actually pretty badass. But whenever with dragons, they kind of hit and miss sometimes, in my opinion, because sometimes dragons look cool, sometimes they just look too cartoonish to my taste. But everything that is not a human overall, they give it like this, you know, more angular, crazy anime touch, which I think really fits perfectly. But for humans, yeah, you better like anime. If you don't like anime, you're going to have a rough time, friend. Because they all look like characters from, depending on the artist, they either look from characters like from One Piece or from Death Note or something. Obviously, it's not the same mangakas as the ones responsible for those, but the styles are very similar to specific animes, right? So, Blazing Archon, not bad. Fibbleputh in white art. Oh, Breeding Pool in normal non-foil retro. The Azurius double card, so Warren and Warden. Ors of Guildgate, Mage Right Stone, Arboreal Grazer, why not? Ors of Guildgate again, but different foil, new foil versus old school foil. Conquer Cavalier, Civic Saber, Lightning Helix, Demolish, Mugging, Armory Guard, and Radical Idea. Okay. A bird, there is also a Voya. Hollowed Fountain in foil, white art, not bad. I actually like this one a lot, visually. Oh, Teysa Karlov again in waifu style, cool. Infernal Tutor, which is a great card, but sadly no one cares about it because it's not that good in Commander. Except, I guess if you are having a deck with Persistent Petitioners or something, but it's kind of redundant. Or rats or something. Copy Enchantment in foil. And then Crackling Drake in retro foil, which is always good. Model the Mixture in retro frame. Gruul Guildgate and Boros Guildgate. Mothervine Cloak. Siege of Towers. Angelic Exaltation. Azorius Arrestor. Merfolk of the Depths. Keening Apparition. And Dogpile. Is a dog pile of second to last. Let's see, this may as well be the fastest collector booster box opening in this channel, which, you know, goes to show. Look at how this thing separates. The wrapper is harder, but it's not the hardest they ever made. Dragon. Massacre Girl in foil retro, which is not bad at all. It's actually kind of cool. But I like the Japanese style for this one. Protean Hulk. Me commenting, oh, you know, when they don't do people, it looks kind of badass. Also, they doing a Naruto frog Gamabunta right here, just going ready for Naruto to call it. Savra, Queen of the Golgari in the retro style, not bad. And Quasi-Duplicate in foil, almost. Call of the Conclave in retro style foil, Death of the Deathless, Totally Lost, which is like what I am, Ors of Signet in foil, and then Plague Crafter, Rhythm of the Wild, Gutter Snipe, Forced Landing, Blade Juggler, Keymaster Rogue, and Mephitic Vapors. Oops, here. Last booster. Ready for the world record in this channel for fastest collector booster box opening. Now is when I start talking about a weird story and derail the video. Let's open this the way it's meant to be played, backwards, right? So Eyes in the Skies, Titanic Brawl, in everything foil unless otherwise, because you're paying for that, right? Gob Hobbler Rats, Moros Strider, True Fire Captain, Stab Wound, the card that I always complain about the signature because it's stronger than me, sorry, it is what it is. Loaming Shaman, or Shaman. Is it Guildgate? Is it? Sorry, it's stronger than me. Golgari Guildgate. And let's see. Loaming Shaman again, this time alt frame no foil. And for the bendies, let's see. Oof, a very shiny Shattering Spree. God damn. Very reflective. Void Slime in foil and Pringle, because why not? A Steam Vent, which, you know, Shockland, so always welcomed, I guess. A Tidesprout Tyrant in Japanese style, so not bad. Manga style. And the last thing is a Soldier token that is a Saproling. The last card for this box is Lazav the Multifarious in foil retro. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, let's pick the usual. Which one is the best looking one? Knowing that for this set is always kind of complicated. I always liked Blazing Archon, but maybe that's just me. We already picked the Husbando. This one is new. I'm not going to pick this one. I like Blazing Archon. Sorry, I'm just the guy. Plus, it's like border foil, so. Tidesprout Tyrant, I actually don't like this art too much. It distracts me. It makes me think of like My Hero Academia or something. So I could pick Fibbleputh, but that would be like a cheap magic trick because I always pick Fibbleputh. But I think it's going to be Fibbleputh. So Fibbleputh the Lost. The card is not that good, but the art, right in our hearts. For black, Massacre Girl in retro style actually kind of slaps. Lord of the Void is kind of okay. This rat is kind of cool, but see, like in foil, she has like a plus to her. This one is actually very badass. I just like this card a lot. Looks like a PS1 manual cover thing. I love it. For red, well, red is all over the place as usual. Arc-like Phoenix, I think, is going to be the card that is best looking for this box. So. For this color, not this box. For green, well, not that much. Let's go with Gamabunta here, but just because it totally grabbed me. Oh no, sorry. Gamabunta is fun, but Birds of Paradise is just amazing. Look at that. So it's going to be Birds of Paradise. Now for artifacts or colorless, we are going with the EZ Signet. You know what? This thing in foil just looks the part or the pact. And for the lands, this one is, I already picked this one in a previous video, so I guess I find them kind of boring compared to other lands, to be honest. Like, yes, they're valuable, but they're kind of boring. Go with the Steam Vents. You know what? Like, I feel it's just like the right amount. And for multicolor, open game here, we could go with the waifu, but we already picked her for another video. Or did we? And we can go with Niv Mizzet, but we already picked it for another video. So I guess Domri Raid is the best looking thing we have here that we haven't picked before. To not go with Sphinx's Revelation, so I guess we go with this one, but this one is not like, I'm not going crazy over this one, but whatever. So that's the loot. Let me know down below what you think about it. What do you think about the pools, good pools, bad pools? You agree with my artistic choices? I don't know. Up to you. And don't forget to comment down below what you think about this set and what you think if it is worth it for them to make remastered sets every January. Do you like it? Do you like to revisit stuff? Or you're like, oh, come on, it's just reprints? Or do you think it's good because they actually reprint some cards that are kind of expensive and the price goes down? Remember that the next one is Innistrad. So are you more interested in Innistrad than you're in Ravnica? Let me know down below. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you next on PAX and Recreation. Bye.